Yo, what's going on, snipers, and welcome back to our Arizona Coyotes franchise mode here in NHL 22. And yes, we're finally up to a Stanley Cup Finals appearance. We haven't been here in, I think, probably like 6 or 7 seasons, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But we are going to be taking on the Detroit Red Wings for the Stanley Cup. It should be pretty interesting to see who wins this. They didn't have a great regular season, but they've been a really good playoff team so far, pretty similar to us in terms of like scoring goals and whatnot. They've been better, though, defensively, I think, and we've been better defensively, maybe? Yeah, we were better defensively. They had better special teams or something like that. But should be a very interesting series to see if we could get 4 more wins and claim our first cup. Or are we going to lose to Detroit is the thing. But anyways, in last episode, we took on the Kraken in the conference finals, and it was pretty easy again, kind of similar to Chicago. We had a 1-0 series lead. Then we went up 2-1 or 2-0 in the series. We won in overtime. We lost 1 game, and then we bounced back with 2 strong wins. Pettersson was phenomenal since coming back from injuries, so hopefully he can do that again in this Cup Finals. And then also Connor Geekie was actually really good since returning from injury. The only one that wasn't really strong from returning from injury was Shishkinov, who had no points so far in his 5 games he's played. But yeah, hopefully this team could just win 4 more games and get us the Stanley Cup. We'll take a look at our player stats again in this playoff so far going into this round, just in case you guys didn't catch that at the end of last episode. But generally, our depth scoring has been pretty good, I'd say. We also have only one player that's really badly minus, and that's Bentley, who's a -6. But other than that, our team, I'd say, has been pretty good. And then in terms of our defensive core has also been picking up a decent amount of points and has also been playing good defensively. So that's exactly what I needed from the back end. And as I was mentioning, Hornquist was not really that great in his first 2 rounds, but Pettersson came in returning from injury and he was phenomenal. 6 goals against in 5 games, and hopefully he could just get us 4 more wins to get that cup. So there's that. Let me show you guys what the Red Wings roster looks like again, just in case you also forget that, and then we'll get into the Stanley Cup Finals, because we don't want to waste too much time with this portion, because just in case there is a celebration, we want to be able to see that in this episode as well. So this is what their team looks like. As you can see, they have a pretty decent team, I'd say. There's a little bit of weakness on the right-hand side, but this Hunter Boyce guy and this top line in general produces a decent amount of offense. Zhilikin so far in the playoffs has 19 points in 17 games, beside Boyce, who has 23 points in 17 games. And also beside Felipe Avery, who has 22 points. So we got to shut down that top line for sure. And then I think their depth scoring is decent as well. Yeah, Shishkinov has been good. Second line's been producing better than I was expecting. But yeah, we got to find a way just to shut down their top guys. Defensively, they do have an average defensive core, I'd say. It's pretty good. It's not terrible. And they also have some veteran goalies in DiPietro and Kakinen. And depth-wise, they do have a former player in Bob LaRose who's for some reason not playing. Sucks to see him guy just sitting there on the bench, but it is what it is. And he has dropped off due to morale. So that is that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to make any line changes going into the Cup Finals, but this is what our roster looks like with a full healthy team, which is something we haven't had in a couple months, I guess. It's good to see Geekie back there, Shishkinov back there, and then it's obviously good to see Pettersson in net, who's definitely stepped it up this year as well. He played good last year in the playoffs, and it seems like with a good team in front of him, he could actually play good behind them as well. So that is that. Let's get into the Stanley Cup Finals and waste no more time. See if we can get 4 more wins and claim our prize. Come on, boys. You got to do it this year, please. I don't need another heartbreak in this. So here, let's see what happens. Home ice advantage in the Cup Finals. I don't know if we had home ice last time. I don't think we did, because if I remember correctly, Ottawa got it somehow because of like ROW, I think it was. I could be wrong. But let's see what happens here. Game 1 on home ice against the Red Wings in the Cup Finals. First period. 3-1 for us. Let's go. And Michkov has a hat trick in the first period of the Cup Finals. That is actually a storybook performance right there. So we had a hat trick, I believe it was it last game or a couple games ago? I think it was a couple games ago from Agostino, and it wasn't a natural hat trick. Michkov picks up 3 in the first period of this. He had not scored that much in the first 3 rounds, but now he's coming through, which is exactly what we need. And then Boyce got a goal for them, which is not really a surprise considering he's been so good for them. Shots are 15-9 in favor of us. We're up 3-1 from 3 goals from Michkov. Second period, they make it 3-2. That's kind of scary. A power play goal from Maxime Comtois. The shots are 26-24 in favor of the Red Wings. But all 3 goals of ours coming from Michkov, and we still have a lead. We need some other guys to get scoring, though, too, here in this Cup Finals if possible. Let's get some insurance, please. Shelly, can you make it more than a 1-goal lead, please? I don't feel safe with a 1-goal lead against any team. And they're going to tie it up. Wade Brooks and Boyce makes it 4-3. Are you kidding me? Oh, Aho ties it up, though. This game is almost similar to Game 7 against St. Louis. Jeez, what is happening with this game? Are we going to go to overtime still or not? Yes, we are. Okay. What the heck is this game? Boyce has a hat trick now too. But let's slow down a little bit here because this game is going a little bit fast paced. Michkov got us the hat trick. We were up 3-1. Then it was 3-2. But then what happens? Brooks scores. Boyce scores. We're down 4-3. But then Aho ties it up, makes it 4-4. Shishkinov scores. Like I said, he did not do much in his first 5 games coming back from injury, but it looked like we had the win there. But then Boyce scores again and gets his hat trick, and it's a 5-5 game. So Boyce and Michkov both have hat tricks. It's a 5-5 game. The shots are 39-32 in favor of the Red Wings. This is not the way I want to play, really. Like, I like playing offensively, but I liked our team being a little bit better defensively. It's not been a great game from Pettersson, but I don't know if it's the defense in front of him that's doing this or what, but can we get the win in overtime, or are we going to blow a lead here? Let's see what happens. Come on, boys. Yes, we could win in OT, and it's Geeky again. Let's go. Geeky literally has 2 game winners, I'm pretty sure, in overtime, and he's only played like 6 games. He's been unreal. And we are going to win Game 1 of the Cup Finals in a shootout, pretty much, we could say, because that game was a lot of chances for both teams. So Michkov from Agostino and Byfield for both his first 2 goals, and then his third one's also from Byfield. So good opening period from Byfield and Agostino as well. And then we got Aho from Geeky and Shelley, Shishkinov from Gallagher, and then Geeky from Shelley and Chikrin. Nice. Our top 6 was really good in that game. No complaints from them scoring-wise. They might have been out for a lot of goals against too, but it is what it is. Wow. Any badly minus players in that game? Carson Lambos was a -2, but he did play 27 minutes. And yeah, that was not a good performance from Pettersson after a very good first round that he's played. Pettersson was not good that game. Hopefully he can bounce back from that. But I expected him to not do too well with Boyce and Zhilikin being as good as they are. Boyce actually gets first star, Michkov the second star, and Zhilikin the third. So yeah, that top line of Detroit, definitely a scary line. They're well over point per game, and they showed us that they could still put up a lot of points here in the Cup Finals as well. So we win 6-5 in overtime. Do I want to make any changes to our team for giving up too much goals? I really don't know. I could make a change with the Lambos part involved. You know what? We're going to go back to what we had during the regular season. Try that. Even though it's been working well for us the way we just had it, I want Lambos back on the top pairing. Yeah, I think that's good. Try and see if that helps out our team in playing a little bit better defensively, because, yeah, that's not the way we want to play. We don't want to give up like 5 goals a game in the Cup Finals. We just don't want to do that. So here we go, game number 2. Can we take a 2-0 series and lead here on the Red Wings in the Cup Finals? Come on, boys. Let's shut down that top line of theirs too. First period, 3-0. Our offense has been crazy good so far in this round. We outshot them 16-2. That might be the most dominant period of hockey I've ever assimilated in my life. Giving up only 2 shots, but having 16 of your own. And we're up 3-0 after 1. Aho, Chikrin, and Tukinen. So our defense getting 2 goals in the opening period. So maybe those changes helped out our defense in terms of scoring. And then Aho also getting us a goal is pretty nice. Second period, we're up 4-0. Let's go. Geeky again on the power play. Let's go. We're outshooting them 30-14. So we're doubling them in shots. We're up by 4 goals. Let's lock this one down. And then we'll have a 2-0 series lead headed into Detroit, which hopefully we can win some road games too. We've been pretty decent on the road so far, I think. I mean, you have to be kind of a good road team to win a Stanley Cup in the playoffs. So 5-0. Shelley scores on DiPietro. Let's go. Good to see Shelley scoring again. And it's going to be a 5-0 shutout. So a good bounce back game from Pettersson. Then again, he didn't face a lot of shots in this game, but good bounce back game from allowing 5 goals. So Aho from Geeky and Chikrin from Shishkinov, Tukinen from McGillis, Geeky from Michkov and Agostino, and Shelley from Geeky. Yeah, Geeky's been awesome since coming back. 3 points. Chikrin has got 2 points as a second star, and Pettersson the third star in the shutout. So we're up 2-0 in the Cup Finals. That's really good to see, but I still don't feel safe against this Detroit team, so we need to continue to win games here if we want to win. And yeah, Agostino, 25 points in 19 games is really good. I love Agostino. I think you guys probably like him too. I should probably do like a channel Hall of Fame at some point, and he would probably be one of the first inductees into it, I would say. So we're up 2-0 in the series so far. We've scored 11 goals in our first 2 games. Let's continue that into Detroit, but let's continue playing good defensively like last game as well, and not play like game 1. Come on, boys. First period, 1-0 Detroit. I guess I'll take that. Boyce scores. Of course, it's going to be Boyce of all people, because that guy's their lone scorer, it seems like, and the rest of the players just set him up. So it's 1-0 Detroit. After 1, the shots are 13-5, also in favor of them. Let's have a little bit better of a second period, play a little bit better defensively, and maybe get ourselves on the board as well and tie this one up. Second period, 2-0 Detroit, not good. Felipe Avery scores, so yeah, that's top line again. That top line in Detroit is definitely their main cause of offense. We need to find a way to kind of just limit their chances a little bit. Shots are 22-15 in favor of the Red Wings. We're down 2-0 going into this third period. Can we get anything going into next game? Power play early in the third period. We do not convert on it. Another power play opportunity. And once again, we don't convert. And Larkin scores to make it 3-0. Yeah, this is a game we're going to lose for sure. And our offense is nowhere, which is kind of scary considering it was really good for the first 2 games. So I might have to make some adjustments. And we're going to lose 3-0. An okay game from Pettersson, but other than that, not really sold on how our offense did that game for sure. Any badly minus players? Couple -2s from that third line. Okay, so that third line might be still problematic because Bentley's -8, I think, in the playoff run. So we might make some adjustments to that third line a little bit. I mean, we're still up 2-0 in the series, but I do not feel safe against this Detroit team because of that top line. So let's make some adjustments. I don't know what I could really do, though. Shishkinov has really not done anything. I am going to move Redmond back to the third line. And how's Gallagher been? 7 points. I'm going to move Shishkinov down to the fourth line. That's maybe a little bit weird, but it is what it is. And then defensively, I think defensively I'll keep it the same. Oh, +2 only for DeMaio. That's a bit weird. Let's swap DeMaio and Tukinen around maybe. And yeah, we'll keep with Pettersson. Yeah, we'll definitely keep with Pettersson. I could throw Asplund in if I really need to, but I don't think I need to do that to the defensive core. How is Bilesma? Still 77. He looks like he dropped back off, which kind of is weird, but yeah, I think everything else will stay the same. Maybe I'll move Geeky back to the top line, move Byfield back to the second line. Just because Geeky is still producing, so that's good. Okay, so we have a 2-1 series lead here now. Still in Detroit. We need to win this game because I do not feel safe with them coming back from a 2-0 deficit potentially. Come on, boys. Let's go up 3-1, please. Let's go up 3-1. First period of game 4. Scoreless. I'll take it. Good defensive period. We did allow a lot of shots, though, which is not good. Shots were 20-11 after 1. They're on pace for 60 shots on goal, which is not what we want to do. So let's limit their chances, and let's convert on our chances if we can. Second period, 2-0 us. Let's go. And look who it is. It's the 2 OG legends, I'd say. Shelley and Agostino. We're up 2-0 going into the third period. The shots are 27-22. So we got a lot more chances in that period, and it's been a really good performance from Pettersson so far. Let's lock this down, get some insurance if we can. Come on, boys. Lock it down. Penalty kill. Nicely done. Penalty kill again. You don't need to take penalties in the third period, please. Thank you. Final 10 minutes of this third period. Come on, boys. Come on. And we're going to lock it down, maybe? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I was going to say, are we going to lock it down? Yo, this game literally just slapped me in the face again. Because literally, this does not happen that often. I said, we're going to lock it down. And then I somehow scored 2 goals on the final, in like the final 1 minute and 15 seconds of the game. I don't understand that. The final 1:14, they scored 2 goals. We're being outshot 37-31. They came back out of nowhere. Pedersen, do not blow this for me, please. Because if you blow this, then we're going to have a tie series. And yeah, that's scary. Can we win it in overtime? Who wants to be the hero for us? Shelly, Agostino, Michkov. Somebody, please. Maybe even Carson Lambos, because he hasn't scored in a while and Detroit wins. Are you kidding me? We just had the worst blown lead I think I've ever seen. Holy. I mean, I've seen those comebacks from like 6-0 and stuff, but oh my God, that was not good timing, Pedersen. 3-2 loss. Outshot 44-36. We had a 2-0 lead with the final 2 minutes of the game. We blow it, and it's tied going to Game 5. That is not good. I might have to make some more changes. That was not a good game, and I am kind of worried. We had a 2-0 series lead, but now it's a 2-2 series headed home. We got to use this home ice to our advantage to go up 3-2 if we can. Oh my God, that's not good. Still really good stat lines from Pedersen, but that was not how you want to play in an important game like that. I am going to change up the defensive pairings again and go back to, I think, the way I had them. Yeah, I'm going to go with something like that. Yeah. I'm still not sold on Shishkinov's play at all so far. He's been dead quiet. But I don't want to scratch him. Let's flip-flop the 2 of these guys around to try something different. Try that as well. Actually, let's try something different. McGillis at center, move Sepulveov up. And then move Gallagher there. Redmond down, I think. 9 points. Gallagher's actually been worse, so we'll move him down. Yeah, we're just going to try something drastic like that. Because I think this team needed some changes. Because that last game, that is one of those type of games that take all the morale out of you, you know? That's not good. Here we go, Game 5 on home ice. Can we take a 3-2 series lead here? This has been an even series so far. First period, 2-0. Let's go. That's exactly what we need to start off with. 2 power play goals, 1 from Agostino and 1 from Redmond. Whew. Hopefully this is one of those games, though, that where you score 2 goals early, that your team doesn't just give up the lead, though, because that happens a lot, too. Shots are 11-5 in favor of us. We're up 2-0 because of 2 power play goals. Second period, 3-1 us. Let's go. That is good. We just don't need a blown lead in the third period. That's all we need. Avery made it 2-1, but a big goal from Tukin in there made it 3-1. Shots are 27-15. Can we lock this one down, please? Power play early into the third period, and we don't convert on that one. Even though we did have 2 power play goals early in the game. There's another penalty kill, or power play that didn't work. Just lock it down, boyos. I do not trust this game at all for some reason. And there's a goal from Carson Lambos. I believe that's his first goal in the playoffs. We win 4-1. He gets the empty netter. And we're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup. We just cannot lose 2 games in a row, please. Agostino from Michkov and Chikrin. Redmond from Byfield and Shelley. Tukinen from Michkov and Agostino. And Lambos from Redmond. Yeah, that was Lambos' first goal of the playoffs. I feel like every player on our team has scored a goal so far, so that's also really good to see. But man, we need to find a way just to like make sure that top line in Detroit just stays off the board. Agostino has 28 points in 22 games. This is a historic playoff performance from him. So those line changes might have helped. Has everybody on our team, though, scored a goal in the playoffs? I'm just curious on that front. So Polvyov has yet to score, which is interesting. McGill's hasn't scored either, but he's a fourth liner. So a couple guys have not scored yet, but mostly everybody on this team has, which is good. Even all the depth forwards almost have goals except for Lou Wolf. So I'm not going to make any changes going into Game 6. Can we win this game in Detroit, is it? Yeah, in Detroit, and claim our first Stanley Cup, or are we going to a Game 7 for the Stanley Cup, which, if that's the case, I am literally going to be on edge the entire night. Or the entire game, I should say. Come on, boys. We'll not take this slowly. We'll take it slowly if it gets to the third period and it's still, like, up. So, first period. 1-0 Detroit. I don't like that. Comtois scores. Shots were only 6-5, which is a very low shooting game so far. Because normally we have at least like 11 shots. And 1 goal and 5 shots for Pettersson's not that great. Can we tie this game up in the second period, please, boys? Second period? Oh, no. 3-0 Detroit. That's not good. 3 goals on 14 shots. Looks like we're going to a Game 7. Jocelyn and Brooks. Unless we could have a historic comeback here in this third period. But we're going to a Game 7 situation for the Stanley Cup. I'm scared. I really don't know what this team is going to do. Because this team is kind of inconsistent. We score a lot of goals sometimes, and then sometimes we just get shut out like this. We've been shut out 2 times in this round, I'm pretty sure, by Detroit. Do we make line changes? Saki Chicker -2. I might make some changes. Again. Yeah, this team's been very inconsistent in this Stanley Cup Finals. As we head to a Game 7. I should check if our special teams need adjusting. Because maybe I'll address that. Let's go back to Aho on the top line. Who's a better face-off man? It's going to be Byfield. We'll try that out. Shelley's actually a left-handed shot. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. Maybe why he scores goals. We'll try Lambos back to the top pairing again. And we will go with this. Pettersson's been still pretty solid. Let me take a look at how our special teams have been doing, because if they have been bad still, maybe we'll address some special team stuff, but we need to win this game. We're on home ice as well, so our fans need that Stanley Cup. They've been through a lot of troubles throughout the years. They deserve a Stanley Cup. Let's see. How has our power play been? Let's sort by wins, actually. Let's see. Both of us are exactly 15-8. We're scoring more goals. We're playing better defensively. Our power play is better than ours right now as well, and our penalty kill is a little bit worse. 14.8% isn't terrible. We did have 2 power play goals last game as well. You know, I'm going to take our keep our special teams the same, which is kind of scary to say that. Game number 7 for the Stanley Cup. We're going to have to do a real-time simulation because win or lose, the season's done after this game. It just comes down to if we're going to be Stanley Cup champions or not. Let's see what happens. I am so scared for this game. Come on, boys. Real-time simulation. Let's win here in the desert. Power play. We don't convert. But we do have a lot of shots early on. Penalty kill. Nicely done. That's exactly what we needed. Come on, boys. There we go. Michkov opens the scoring in the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 7. That's exactly who I needed to start scoring more, because he was good in Game 1, but he was kind of quiet afterwards. We're up 1-0 in Game 7. Shots are 13-7 in favor of us, as well as Michkov has our only goal. Can we give ourselves some more insurance here in the second period, please? Because I do not feel safe with a 1-0 lead. Comtois ties it up immediately. Don't like that. But we get the lead right back. Geeky scores. Love that. Even on the wing, he's scoring goals. And Shelley scores. It's 3-1. Let's go. Let's go. That's huge. That is huge. Geeky scores again. It's 4-1, but Comtois scores. Geeky scores right back. Geeky's got a hat-trick in this period. It's a 5-2 game. I don't feel safe still with a 5-2 lead, to be honest, because I know this game is like, oh, yo, we're going to just all of a sudden make you lose 7-6. Gallagher makes it 6-2 going into the third period. We're up by 4 goals. We're a period away from winning the Stanley Cup. Please, game, do not slap me in the face one more time. Don't do that. Geeky's been a monster so far. If we have a chance to win the Stanley Cup, I'll let you guys watch like the final like few minutes in the celebration. So hopefully that happens. So let's see what happens in this third period. We're going to keep at 8 times simulation, and we're going to go down to 4 times if it's still around the same score. So let's see what happens. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You can do this. Okay, we're playing good defensively so far. There might not be a chance for them to come back now. Boyce makes it 6-3. Yikes. Down to 4 times. And we're down into the final 10 minutes of the game. I think we got this, guys. We just got to keep playing good defense. I'm going to intervene. Oh, it's 6-4. Okay, that's scary now. I'm going to let you guys watch now with 4:18 left. I do not feel safe just watching it in simulations, so let's do CPU versus CPU game. Let's press A on both these jerseys. And I'm just going to make sure I have it on true broadcast for you guys. Oh, man, I am so nervous. Yep, true broadcast, that is good. I might have it on Tugi's, sliders, so it might be a little bit more slow-paced than normal, but that should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys watch this Stanley Cup Finals and see if we can lock down our first Stanley Cup, and yeah, hopefully that is the case, or else you're going to be hearing about me being pretty sad about it afterwards, but see you guys in a second.
Both teams are set, they're ready to drop the puck. The Red Wings win it. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Arizona's got a hold of the puck. The Coyotes take it along the wing. Drives it to the crease. Big save.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save. Well, the anticipation is that the cup is in the building. They've polished it up, and now they're putting it on the table when it can be presented, if need be.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Arizona's won the face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall. And no luck on that pass attempt. Handles the puck. Arizona's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And he takes a shot. That's gloved by DiPietro. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck.
Under a minute to go in the third. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. The Coyotes play it along the boards. Looks to check, puts it into the empty net.
That allows me to start packing up my briefcase. That should pretty well wrap this thing up.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Agostino. DiPietro's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
I had a playoff run like this. When you score in the playoffs, you feel like you can score every night.
Arizona's won the draw. Here he is, shot right in front. The Red Wings have it now. Across the line. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Takes the feed. And that's picked off in front. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. And there's the final horn. No harder trophy to win in sports than the Stanley Cup, and they're doing it.
Every time I see the players celebrate, I can't help but feel a little jealousy for the fact that they got to run through the final stage. They deserved the trophy, and I never got to lift it. I look at them and I go, man, you guys have accomplished everything.
I can't imagine how hard it must be for one side trying to do this right now.
So hard to get to the Stanley Cup Final. You've got to win 12 games just to get here, but they can't win the last 4, and they go home with nothing.
Conn Smythe winner, or simply put, there's your playoff MVP.
What an outstanding tournament he's had. From the very first round all the way through, the most impactful player on this team deserves the Conn Smythe.
Just sheer joy down on the ice. You're at ice level. You're on the ice here right now, Ray. What are you seeing?
Everybody's focused on the trophy about to be presented, but it's everybody else on the ice that I see. They're hugging onto each other. There's tears in their eyes. Everything they dreamed about is now coming to fruition.
Amazing. Oh, they get to take the tour with the championship. I can't even imagine what that feeling must be like.
What an amazing accomplishment to win. And it must be such relief to get your hands on the trophy, to realize this is it. This is what I played for.
Get jealous in these celebrations here?
No, I was jealous before when the cup came out. I am again now.
So there you guys have it. We finally won a Stanley Cup. An empty net goal from Agostino sealed the deal, but my God, finally. This team went through so many ups and downs. This year also we went through so many injury troubles, but we win. Let's take a look at some players out there at the last few shifts just for fun. Geeky was phenomenal once he came to us after his injury problems. There he is, just in case you guys want to see that. Who is this, Tukinen? Oh, Lambos. So Lambos was pretty good, good pickup, I think, defensively. Helped us out quite a bit. Jacob Chicken finally getting that Stanley Cup late in his career. The captain of the team. There he is. Man, the graphics look so good with the Arizona Coyotes jerseys, I find, in this game. Calvin Shelley was also out for the final minute, which is also great to see. There he is. What a goal-scoring machine. Or supposed goal-scoring machine. Was kind of a little bit streaky a couple years ago, but has now won a Stanley Cup. Quinton Byfield was out there in the last little bit, too. Solid pickup. He's only on the last year of his contract as well, so he might not return to this team. Who knows? And then the final player that we did not take a look at that was out there was... Oh, actually, no, we took a look at everybody. Okay. Let's just take a quick look through the bench for fun, too. Michkov winning the Conn Smythe, it said. There he is. There's Agostino, who actually carried the cup as well. He looks like a beast with his playoff beard. What else do we got here? That looks like McGillis, I think, since he's wears 69, I think. 21. I don't know exactly who those players are, all of them, but let's just scroll to the bench just in case you guys want to see that. There's our head coach. Who's got that stash? That's a nice looking stash. Let's take a look at who that is for fun. Oh, that's Bentley. Okay, Bentley's got the stash. There's another player. 53, that might be Sasaki. I think that's Tukinen, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure who all those guys are, but we have a pretty good band of characters on this team. And there's Hornquist obviously behind. And let's take a quick look at Pettersson with his pads. There he is. He's finally a Stanley Cup champion after a lot of ups and downs in his playoff career. But yeah, that was a really good playoff game. Geeky picking up a hat trick and 4 points in that cup clinching game. Unbelievable. I'm surprised Michkov actually won the Conn Smythe though, because Agostino was really good too. So there's all his stat line just in case you guys want to see that. And yeah, it was not the greatest game from Pettersson in the playoffs, but we win the Stanley Cup, and that's all that really matters, I think. So there is that. Outshot them 43-25 in that last game. Got to take a look at the player stats now throughout the entire playoffs. And then we'll assimilate up to the awards, and I think that'll be it for this episode. So this might be a little bit of a longer episode. Also, now that we've won a Stanley Cup, I want to pose a question to you guys. When do you guys think we end this series? Do we end this series soon because we just won a Stanley Cup, or what? Like go off on a high note, that type of thing. So let's take a look at our player stats. Throughout the entire playoff run, Aho was awesome, 24 points in 24 games, exactly what we brought him in for. He has dropped down to a second line forward, so he probably is getting close to retirement. Byfield actually stepped up this year. Geeky was amazing since coming back from injury. If he could continue to do that, that would be awesome. Sepulveda was kind of quiet in the last few rounds, but still really good. Bentley was solid, but a -10 in the playoffs. I don't know how. And Agostino was not a +30. He had 30 points in 24 games. Very good playoff performance from him. Since putting him with Michkov, he's just been a goat. McGillis 5 points, Shishkinov 2 points. Wasn't really sold on Shishkinov's play this year, but it is what it is. Michkov was really good. 30 points is also from him and a +17. So yeah, him and Agostino work really well together. Both had the exact same stat line as well. 12 goals, 18 assists. Shelley was really good, 21 points. Definitely stepped it up from years past. Redmond was solid. Gallagher was solid, I'd say. Gallant was solid as a depth option. And then Chikrin was really good on the back end. 20 points and a +14. And then the rest of the stat lines were pretty good as well. And then goalie-wise, Pettersson was pretty solid when he played. Hornquist is kind of good, kind of bad, kind of meh. And then we also got to give a shout-out down to Galiev, who is not down there apparently. But to Galiev for his playoff performance in the first few rounds, because without him, who knows if this team would have won a Stanley Cup as well. So yeah, that is our player stats for the playoffs. Now let's simulate up to the awards and wrap up the season. But like I said, do we have any more seasons left of this franchise mode? It's up to you guys how far you guys want me to go. Because now that we've won a cup, we could always start up a brand new series, like a throwback series at some point. But I could keep this thing going if you guys would like me to as well. Okay, so awards. Let's look at this. So we won the President's Trophy and the Cup. So apparently that's not a bad omen to get the President's Trophy anymore. And it was us in Detroit Cup Finals. McKinnon wins the Art Ross. Michkov wins the Hart. That's awesome to see. Wasn't expecting him to get the Hart, but he does. But apparently he was the most valuable because of his playoff performance probably as well and whatnot. Makar gets to Norris. McKinnon gets the Bing. Clefbaum gets the Calder. Michkov got the Conn Smythe. Yep, he did get it. Because I wasn't sure if they just showed him getting it because he had like a lot of points or what. But it was either going to be him or Agostino, I'd say. Because of the fact that Pettersson didn't play a lot due to his injury. He missed the first few rounds. Luukkonen wins the Vezina. Alena felt that Jennings, their former goalie. That's kind of funny. Caleb Jones the Masterton, who... Did Caleb Jones play with us? I don't think so. I'm thinking of a different Edmonton player. Jack Adams going to Seattle's coach. Shane Wright wins the Selke. Michkov won the Lindsay this year. And Boyce is going to win the Winter Shard. We beat him in the Cup Finals. And then AHL-wise, any awards down there? No. Also, we got to give a shout out to Bilesma, who's in the AHL, because he technically will get his name on the Stanley Cup based on the amount of games he played in the regular season. I don't know if did he get him called back up? I don't think so, no. but he's down there. And yeah, we say he's a Stanley Cup winner because he did play half the season. So thank you for your time up here, Bilesma, and hopefully you're a regular in the NHL next year. And we do have a lot of other good guys that could be on the way up. Kagorodov, Delmo, Appleby maybe even. Like a lot of these guys could be in the NHL in the next few years. So we got a bright spot ahead of us, I think, as well, which is great. So that is that. Let's take a quick look at the retirements and draft class results, and then that'll be it for this episode. A little bit of a long episode. We're at like 40 something minutes. I apologize about that, but it is what it is. So there is the draft lottery results, and the final thing, the retirements. Draisaitl's the big one that retires. Barkov up there, Pasternak. Yeah, some pretty big names. I guess I'll have to check ours just to be safe. I don't think we lost anybody though. Best goalie to retire is Hellebuck. Huh. Let's take a look at ours. Do we have any retirements? No retirements. Good stuff. I definitely will take that. Okay, so now that that is done, let's take a quick look at the draft class and the contract situation, and that'll be it for this episode. But in terms of the draft class, we're drafting 32nd. I really don't know what we're going to get. It really doesn't matter probably at this stage, but just in case you guys want to see who is supposed to go around this point, we might end up just taking a top 4 defenseman. These guys are apparently NHL ready, so might as well just add some more defensemen. There's also a gem that's a top 6 forward that might be pretty good, so we might take him too. Who knows? So there is that. And finally, the contract situation. The biggest one being up for renewal is Byfield. I don't know if he'll come back because he's going to be expensive, so we might not be able to afford him. Lambos is probably also gone. Sasaki, Shishkinov, those type of guys all could get qualified, so shouldn't be a problem bringing them back. I don't know if we lose McGillis or not, but there is a lot of big contracts up. And then Pettersson's a UFA, and I think he is gone probably because of his demand. And then we might have to run Hornquist and Galiev. But yeah, it would suck to lose Pettersson, but he might be asking for too much. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of our Arizona Coyotes franchise mode. So it's great to finally get that Stanley Cup. Now comes whatever's next. Does this team go for another Stanley Cup, or do we end the series? So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys next time.